Your pain is not my pain, and that continues to be the most valuable wisdom that I continue to learn every single day. Your pain is not my pain. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I'm Ashley Ducey, an internationally recognized wood-burning mandala artist, and here on my channel, I share all things positive and uplifting. Oftentimes when we get in close relationships, when we're an empathetic or compassionate human being, it's easy to take on other people's pain. It's easy to associate your feelings, especially when it's your partnership, right? Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your baby. It's easy to associate their feelings with yours. It's easy to allow them. We all get so caught up in allowing other people's stuff to affect who it is we are and how we feel in that day. When somebody snaps at us and they're angry and they're in a frustrated or irritated mood and they snap at us and we're like, oh, our inner child is like, oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, this makes me feel bad. I'm just gonna crawl in a hole and I'm gonna hide in the corner. Their pain is not your pain, and you really need to disassociate the two. There's a point of being compassionate and empathetic that's beautiful and amazing, but then there's also this personal boundary that needs to take place in your life that separates you from somebody else's pain. You can be there to support them and hold space for them and talk to them about it, but not absorbing their pain and their energy is going to be able to help you create more space in your life for your healing. When we take on other people's aggravations, other people's irritations, it guides and governs our life. And you're not living your life, you're allowing other people to live your life for you. You're allowing Sally or your husband or that person who yelled at you at work, you're allowing their pain to navigate your feelings, to harness onto you and leech onto you and soak onto you and change how you're showing up. Change how you're showing up to your job, to your work, to taking care of your babies, to your mood. Your mood is your own mood. Your mood is something to protect, something to empower, something to love, something to adore and appreciate, and something, like I said, to protect. And the only way of protecting it is to be able to recognize that people in our life, we do not own their pain. You know, we can help them, we can help them navigate, we can help facilitate and be there and support them, but their pain is not ours, and we don't need to take it on to be able to support them. If anything, taking on somebody else's pain is actually going to inhibit them from being able to grow through it fully. So if you really want to do a favor for people in your life, people you love, instead of being so absolutely compassionate and empathetic, show up in a way that's compassionate, that's empathetic, but not taking on the responsibility of their pain and supporting them and being in it. Allow them to uplift and just be inspired by your ability to show up for them in a bigger way. You know, taking on other people's pains helps them stay there, and being your brightest self by just being who you are will allow them to prosper through it, will help them navigate their way, will be the light at the end of their tunnel. And it's just a really valuable lesson to learn, and something that's been really on my mind lately is just not, you know, I tend to be somebody who's like, I'm the type of lover where it's like, and maybe you're the same way, it's like, oh my God, I love you so much. Oh, I love you. With Jake, I love you. Oh, you're hurt. Here, let me hold you. How can I make it better? How can I make you feel better? Oh, this makes me sad that you're sad. And there's something beautiful about that. There's something that's so sweet and so innocent and so just pure about that. But at the same time, we really have to keep that in check. We really have to see it as some beautiful gift, being compassionate, being empathetic, but we also have to see it as, hey, you know, I also need to challenge myself to protect myself here. To show up and to continue showing up with my bright light, I must first place a boundary around other people's pain so that I could be a light for them, so I can be a facilitator for them, so I can feel better myself, because it feels really crappy when I take on other people's energies, when I'm an empath to the point where I'm just holding everyone's stuff. You don't need to hold everyone's stuff. We each individually have enough stuff for ourselves to deal with. So I just wanted to do a little reminder video about that little quote that I wrote in my book, or my journal. Your pain is not my pain. And the most powerful wisdom that we can cultivate every day is that truth, is knowing that we are compassionate, loving, kind human beings, but we also, to be in that power, we have to separate from other people's pain. We can feel it, we can understand it, we can acknowledge it, but as long as we don't take it on as our own, we can be more of a vehicle to spirit for them. We can feel better and aligned with our power and our feeling and our goodness ourselves, instead of wavering back and forth, dependent on what's going on around us. A lot of mood swings happen from allowing other people to facilitate our feelings often. Facilitate and navigate your own feelings by being in your power, by choosing your love and your harmony and being that light. And I just wanted to remind you of that today. Maybe that's something you're dealing with in your life. Maybe you deal with a lot of people's emotions, or you're dealing with somebody's anger. Maybe your partner is going through a hard time. And to be that guidance, to be that human being that feels good, that's not wavering back and forth all the time. Naturally, you're gonna have a few days, but being just very solid and stable means being in the power of your truth. And your truth is not being in somebody else's pain. It's being in your power to be able to help them, nourish yourself. I hope you enjoy this video. It's just a little tiny tidbit about something I've been learning lately in my life. Maybe you connect with it, maybe you don't. But either way, I just wanted to share it with you because it's something that's really been empowering me to show up in my life in a bigger way. And for the people in my life, showing up in a more powerful way for them. Instead of taking on their sadness, their anger, their hatred, their pain, instead being more of a vehicle to the love that will actually pull them out. And when we can be that, other people can, be that for us. It's a really beautiful exchange and something I'm really grateful to be discovering in my life. So I hope that you discover it on a deeper level in yours and maybe inspire somebody else to do the same. Maybe share this video with somebody that you want to empower in your life or in your personal relationship. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really wanted to offer you guys a free gift from me to you. So if you see that link below, that is something that completely changed my life. It's called The Second Mind. It's a tool that my husband and I created together many years ago. I was working 60+ hours a week, folding clothes, commuting 4 hours a day, in debt about $6,000, and just not in a good space. We created this program together to rewire the subconscious mind and reprogram it to be a total magnet to the miracles we wish to create in our life. It offered me the opportunity to become the artist I wanted to be, selling $10,000 art pieces, and I wanted to give you the same opportunity. So if you head to that link down below, you will not regret it. It's just an awesome free trial from me to you. Thank you so much for watching my channel and subscribing. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.